Hello everybody and welcome to The Binding of Isaac Antibirth with me, Pentahybrid. I kind of teased this. I kind of teased this a little bit, and people seemed relatively excited about the potential of me not only coming back to Isaac in a meaningful way, but also coming back in a way that is fresh and, you know, after a year of Antibirth being out, and in preparation of the new update that's coming out in about a month or two, get back into Antibirth and show off maybe a mod that is considered the height of achievement as far as Isaac, non-canon Isaac content is concerned by the community, and I'm in that boat as well. Antibirth was one of the most exciting new things in Isaac I've experienced since Wrath of the Lamb, and Afterbirth Plus sadly did not deliver. Revelations, while it's really good, and I just got done covering 7 episodes of that out here on the channel, so if you're excited in seeing some of that stuff, go check out the playlist there. While it was awesome, and I can't wait for the next couple chapters of it, it was just like any other mod. It was mired by some balance issues and sound issues and stuff like that, and I can't wait for it to get bigger and better, but Antibirth is so good that it's just really good. For those that don't know what Antibirth is, if you're out of the loop of what Antibirth is, it is a Rebirth mod, which means it was before the Afterbirth Plus. It was actually released before Afterbirth Plus. Released controversial opinion here. It was released early and unfinished due to the fact that Afterbirth Plus was coming out in a month, and they pretty much didn't want their mod they've been spending 2 years making. This was started development in like a month or two or after Rebirth originally launched in 2014, so it's been in development since that long, and they built it from the ground up, which means it's their own stuff. They built it out of their own tools and stuff, and their sprite artists and whatever. The whole team is amazing, and I'll get into more details, but I figure we should just start the game, and what better way to do Antibirth here on the channel than start with a fresh file, unlock everything. That means unlock the Rebirth stuff, unlock the Antibirth stuff, unlock all the characters again. We're going to start fresh save file, jump in here, completely new, and play it there. So we got 2 hidden characters here. We have Jacob and, well, I won't even say what the characters really are. And then we have unlocked by having 12 soul hearts, which is Bethany, which means you have to have a complete slew of soul hearts to unlock Bethany. Which means we only have Isaac. Oh no, I didn't want to be on normal mode. Get out of here. We'll listen to the gorgeous soundtrack in a second. The music in this is Mewdeath. Mewdeath did a fantastic job of the soundtrack. So let's jump into this. Antibirth. You're gonna see a lot of new stuff. There's 90 items. I think there was like 30 new trinkets or some crazy like that. Many, 12 new bosses, a whole new end game, 3 new main floors, technically 4 new main floors. Antibirth is the peak of mods in Isaac, and one of the things that I have to get used to here is the fact that it is Rebirth, and this was one of the hardest things for people when Antibirth first released. You know, people were already in Afterbirth. We were prepping for Afterbirth Plus, so people were in Afterbirth for a year already by that point. And so, getting used to the balance changes and unique changes that were made between Rebirth and Afterbirth, such as how devil deals work, being able to overspend on devil deals, which I'm going to have to remind myself I cannot do. So if you have 1 red heart, and there's a devil deal that costs 2 red hearts, you can't take it. It'll actually get rid of all your HP, and if you get hit once, you die. So it's that Rebirth balance before it was all fixed in Afterbirth. The other major thing that a lot of people don't realize is like how bombs work. Bombs were changed drastically. Item generation, or the lodestone, floor generation was changed drastically in Afterbirth. So it's going to be taking some getting used to. This is lodestone, and I'm going to remember a lot of these tiers, which is interesting. Lodestone actually magnetizes enemy bullets, not enemies. Oh wait, no, it's not enemy. It is enemy bullets, but it magnetizes enemies. It's an attractive trait, and bullets get magnetized to the enemy, which can actually harm other enemies. So I'll remember some of this stuff. Antibirth is so good. I don't think we can make it to the alternate path on the first run. I'll try my best to try and see if we can do it, but I think you have to win your first run in order to actually get there. But I will do my best to try and show off as much as I can. Already, first item room here, new item, and that's... You're gonna see a lot of new items, and people might be saying, well, how do you know you're gonna see a lot of new items? Everybody says that with a new mod or whatever. Well, see, the thing about this is we're on Rebirth, which means we are minus almost 160 items between Afterbirth Plus and Afterbirth. Health down is not what I want there. So you're minus X amount of items. I think with Rebirth, there was only 340 items, something like that, 340 items in the game, 350 in the whole game. Antibirth added 90 plus technically. I think it was like 96, but it was like around 90 items were added with Antibirth. And so, do the math. There's a very good chance of us finding new items. My first Antibirth run, I found a lot of new items. I did stream this, as I might have mentioned. I don't think I did, but I streamed it for the team behind the game, as many other streamers and YouTubers did. Covered this extensively when it first came out, and I streamed it. God, I streamed it for my first, the release stream on the day that it came out. I streamed for like 6 hours, and I meant to stream longer. However, I had a crash. Obviously, it was just freshly released, and so there was some bugginess to it. It crashed, and then it actually erased my save file, which didn't erase my save file, as I found out just a few hours after I cut the stream off. It just appeared that my save file was gone because it didn't use Afterbirth save files. It uses Rebirth save files. So my Afterbirth save file wasn't loading because it's a Rebirth mod. It was a whole different interesting thing, but pretty much it was all well and good, and I planned on streaming for like 10 hours the day that it came out, but this is amazing. Also, one of the things you're going to realize here is our HUD and stuff is not on. Interesting. I completely forgot that you don't have a HUD in this game. I thought there was a HUD in this game. I could have swore... I'm gonna have to take a look in the API, or not the API, the INI of the game, because I'm pretty sure there definitely was a HUD. Because, yeah, I actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty positive there was a HUD, and I just forgot how to turn it on, maybe? I don't know. God damn, that lodestone tears. Curbing it inwards. I wanted to shoot some of the... Oh, look at that curse room. And that by the curse room, of course, I mean self-sacrifice room. I'm gonna do this. That was... Oh! Okay, see, there it is right there. That's that thing you gotta get used to, boys. You gotta get used to it. This is Rebirth, not Afterbirth. That's a new enemy, by the way, right there. Or a new champion, because there are new champions as well. Luckfoot is pretty good. It's a +1 luck. But no, what I was trying to say is, one of the key differences between Rebirth and Afterbirth was how bombs work. Bombs take longer to explode. They're not, they don't diversify nearly as much as they do in Afterbirth and beyond. In Afterbirth, bombs have a variable explosive timer on them, which is why sometimes when you use like Anarchist Cookbook or any of the, like a tower card or something, your bombs will explode at different times. That's because they are not on a set timer. Which is hilarious, because in Rebirth they all explode at the exact same time, meaning that if you don't pay attention and you're forgetting that you're on a Rebirth version of the game, you are going to end up in a painful situation when it comes to bombs preemptively walking into an explosion because you thought it would have exploded already. I'm looking at my money right now and I'm like, could I unlock Kane this run? And I'm thinking probably not, but it would excite me. Look at these new champions here. And this music. Oh my god, the music in this game. There exists a mod for Afterbirth Plus, specifically so you could... There's two mods. There's the Classic Isaac mod, which I think is hilarious, because it allows you to listen to the original Danny B soundtrack. Oh, we don't have a... Ooh, that's right. We started a whole fresh file. We're gonna take the backpack. School bag, you might know it from being recently introduced into Afterbirth Plus, is a item that allows you to carry Baby Plum, first new boss. This guy's kind of interesting. Hopefully we don't lose our devil deal here. So I'm gonna use my devil card, actually. The school bag allows you to carry 2 active items. Lodestone tiers here are actually insane. But Baby Plum, not a fun boss to fight on my first little exhibition here, and we did it. Okay. We got our devil deal. We got consolation prize, which gives you a random stat up to your lowest. Well, it's not a random stat. It gives you a +1 to your lowest stat, and it gave me a key because I had 0 keys. That is the shovel before the sprite was fixed, which is exciting. I'm gonna go to the curse room. Dude, I don't have a timer on my HUD anymore. It's so weird. It's so weird playing Antibirth again. It's exciting. I hope you guys are gonna enjoy this. The best way for you to tell me that you enjoy it is, as always with any new series, I say this generally at the beginning of every series on episode 1. Go down, click that like button, click the subscribe button. Helps out the channel an awesome amount. And always comment down below. Let me know how you liked the video. What did you like about it? Did you think my run was okay? Did I make a mistake? Should I not have picked up a certain item? Ask me questions about the mod. Ask me questions about myself. Just engage. YouTube is so big on this engaging community engagement nowadays that it's becoming hard for people to just watch videos anymore rather than having to just go down and like every video. You're not forced to, of course. Just if you want the series to like continue and succeed in a manner that we all in this community hope it does, that is the best thing for you to do. As long as I can keep one of these guys magnetized at all times, this is not going to be that hard, but it's also just going to be a pain in the ass because they're going to keep melting and... Oh, Jesus, he almost escaped. That was terrifying. This music is so good. So I did not see the alternate path yet. So I believe I'm correct in having to beat your first run before you can go to the alternate path. Because the alternate path should show up after the basement. With the second alternate path and appearing after the caves, and the third alternate path appearing after the depths. And then the fourth alternate path appearing after that. Yes, this mod is insane. You can't even begin to understand. If you have no idea what Antibirth is, you can't even begin to understand it right now. Its deepness is exhilarating. I got a little brim. You guys all know that I'm not like the little brim enthusiast as everybody else is, but I'm not. When people like watch my videos and they're like, "Why didn't you put little brim on the list?" It's not because I don't like little brim. It's just because I don't think he's as good as most people think he is. These guys, I remember them. They shoot out a hex of shots around them. That was a very tough sentence for me to say. A hex of shots. They shoot out 6 bullets. What I'm trying to say. But Lil Brim's good. I've always liked Lil Brim. He's a good guy. I just feel that people overrate him quite a bit. Cricket! Oh. On a run where I'm not going to be going to the alt path, you're going to give me Cricket. Give him that lodestone. No lodestone shots. Interesting. Okay, we got nothing out of that clear. It's the other thing that's gonna really, drive me insane with this game. You guys have, if you're familiar with my Isaac content, I love myself some sacrifice rooms, but sacrifice rooms were not good in Rebirth. They were buffed and Afterbirth, which means you're not gonna see any Angel Room sacrifice plays from me, unfortunately. One of the many good uses of my boy Little Brim here. Just annihilate this entire room without any cause for alarm. I don't really have a reason to go to the shop, honestly. So we're just gonna go in here. Maybe a new boss for the caves? Nope, it isn't the Reap Creep, it's Peep. And Peep is not going to be a problem at all because of Lodestone and Little Brim and Cricket's Head all combined together in one miraculous, gorgeous, amazing item combination. I did walk into that, that's my fault. We need to get another Devil Deal here. We got Magic 8 Ball as well. Gonna give us a card to a Diamonds. Oh, I would like a deal with the Angel here, but you know what? A Soul Heart, a single Soul Heart. Flies, you know what? I'm not upset about it. I'm gonna pop this in case we get an arcade on the next floor. Or it's gonna help us get an arcade on the floor. In fact, it should nearly guarantee it. Again, remembering Rebirth to Afterbirth is gonna be a trial to get used to. And while I got on that topic, I might as well just put that disclaimer out there that I love Rebirth. I love Rebirth. I think Rebirth is far and away better than Afterbirth and Afterbirth Plus. There are definitely some of those balancing changes that were added in Afterbirth that it's almost hard to live without now. Sad Bombs is real good. It's almost hard to live without now, but at the same time, you just gotta admire the Rebirth. You really do have to admire Rebirth because you went from Flash Isaac, which I loved. Isaac Wrath of the Lamb, still as good as Isaac will ever be. But you go from Flash Isaac and Wrath of the Lamb, even with the community remix mod, and you go to Rebirth. You know, running at a solid 60, running on a brand new engine, you know, 1080p, looking just gorgeous as ever could be. Hundreds of new items, new synergies that actually work with one another. A new endgame, new characters. Remember your first run as Azazel. Remember your first run as Lazarus. Remember your first run... Well, please don't remember your first run as Cain, because Cain was horribly nerfed. Which is one of those things that I'm going to have to realize. There's also some item differences that I'm going to have to remember about Rebirth. That I remember... I had to... Everybody had to when we played Antibirth. All the streamers, all the YouTubers had to remember... about Rebirth was, you know, for instance, one of the most obnoxious ones. Dr. Fetus is terrible. Again, Dr. Fetus is real bad in Rebirth. I don't know if you guys remember this. Dr. Fetus in Rebirth was really bad because it scaled off of your tier damage. We got some bats here. One of the coolest new styles of enemies in Antibirth. Little bat boys. But yeah, Dr. Fetus scaled off your tier damage, not your bomb damage. And its damage multiplier was way lower. There are also some items in Rebirth that are better because they weren't nerfed. So we're looking at guys like Stopwatch, which is going to be a long time away from being unlocked. Balls of Steel is real good. It's a weird thing to be playing Antibirth, because Antibirth takes some of the best things about Rebirth and some of the worst things about Afterbirth Plus and just kind of wrestles them against each other. Dr. Fetus is shitty again. You know, Judas is good again. Judas's Book of Belial is an instant it's a guaranteed Devil Deal now, again. So if you have Book of Belial, you're guaranteed to get a Devil Deal. Like, Judas is good again. Or Judas is better again, I should say. Oh, it's the pincushion thing. The voodoo thingy-majiggy? I don't think I'll be able to get it, though. It's a good item, I think. That's the one that hurts everything on the screen when you take damage. I don't remember. No, I feel like a dick because I don't remember, but anyway. I can't get it. Oh, well, that was very stupid of me, wasn't it? Yeah, we're gonna go get that. Stopwatch, great again. It activates on every room without you needing to be hit. Voodoo had more curses, that's right. It gives you a higher chance of finding curses on rooms, but it also gives you 2 curse rooms per floor. Shit, man, there's some good-ass items in this frickin' game, man. There's some good-ass items in Antibirth, dude. I think there was also some poop in our Mega Fatty. It's always an exciting boss to fight. There were some poops in our item room, but I think I'm gonna just ignore them for now. Because as much as I would like to go back with the petrified poop and get them, laziness, and also I already have a hard enough time min-maxing as it is. You guys are aware of this, so you should be dead. Devil deal? Nope, not even an angel deal. We're gonna be up to 4 heart containers for this next floor. Apologies if this first video goes a little long because I had the spiel in the beginning and relearning. We're already, oh god, little dumpies. Everybody's least favorite character in the game. We're only at 16 minutes. We are very much able to grab ourselves a boss rush here. Also, oh god, I'm gonna keep reminding myself. Also, boss rush is good again because boss rush is a set waves. They're set waves of enemies, so set wave of bosses, which means you're always going to end on the 4 horsemen. You're always going to start with, I believe, Larry and Pin. Forgive me if I don't remember the exact waves, but you're always going to have the same waves. Absolutely yes. Bob's frickin' brain. I mean, why not? Remember that there are certain transformations that aren't in the game. Spun doesn't exist, so taking experimental treatment slightly less enticing. Remember, this is Rebirth, so it's only Lord of the Flies and Guppy. It's only Beelzebub and Guppy. That's it. Those are the only transformations in the game. You guys gotta remember that. There is no Bob transformation, so there's, aside from the explosive damage that I'm gonna get from Bob's brain, there's really no reason to pick him up. Because it's only Bob's brain. There is no... We did take red heart damage there. That's very unfortunate. It's gonna lower our chances quite a bit. I'm trying to think of other changes. Boss rush. Yeah, boss rush has changed. Back to the original way that it was, where, you know, it's a set certain amount of waves. Oh, there's other mechanical changes. Hush doesn't exist. There is no hush. Your chances of finding Guppy items are better in Rebirth than they were in Afterbirth. Those guys move faster and shoot faster. That's another thing I gotta remember. Fuck me, man. Rebirth way fucking harder. Way harder than Afterbirth ever was. Item rooms spawn further away from the starting room. Two curse rooms. There we go. And I got sniped by the Wizoob. And we're gonna go right on through here. Right on into here. It was a complete, absolute waste of my time. Yeah, maybe it wasn't a complete waste of my time. We pretty much broke even, I think. I think we pretty much broke even there. There are other changes, and they'll end up coming to me as, you know, as we play more and more. Oh, fucker. Really poor damage there. I'm gonna save the lover's card. Just in case we find a super secret room that has soul hearts in it or whatever. I mean, like, yeah. I do really like My Reflection. Probably another one of my controversial opinions with the fan base of Isaac is that I actually do really like My Reflection. Mom's Key's real good though. I keep thinking there's a special shopkeeper in there. That's an Afterbirth thing. Special shopkeepers and lucky pennies don't exist in this. Oh, there's a lot of differences. It's all gonna be exciting though. Gonna go get that. I think one of these is balls of steel. Paralysis though. Is that balls of steel up there? That's a health down. Well, that isn't what I want. Actually, it might be what I want though. So if I get a double deal here, which is very unlikely at my percentage chance right now, if I get a double deal here, I could definitely take everything in there and then use this to gain my HP back. Reap creep, there he is. There's the bad. There's the big boy. There's the big bad. This guy's freaking weird. Yeah, we took some damage there. That's unfortunate. Rip devil deal. Rip angel deal. I remember my first fight with this guy was a nightmare. You didn't even see all of his attacks there. He's got some nasty ones. He's got some nasty attack patterns. That guy can both appear on the caves, the depths, and one of the alternate floors, which is called the mines. That was unfortunate, now wasn't it? Fuck me. Well, we already took damage. Let's go in here. Luck upgrade, and that's a paralysis. Don't need that. I'm gonna take this instead. Oh yeah, little dumpies, get out of here. Little dumpies fart on everybody. I'm not a fan. Throughout my run of this, you might actually see some familiar items. Well, maybe not familiar items, but items and traps that are influenced and were added into Afterbirth Plus as an influence from this. Like these guys. Fuck these guys, man. Forgot those guys existed even. Yeah, bookworm doesn't exist. No reason to even look at that item. Oh, these guys. No. Bob's brain, you're starting to make me regret taking you, bud. Death is actually pretty good. At 5 HP, there's no way in hell I'm going to be getting myself all the way down to 1 heart container in the next couple floors. I'd rather just use the death card, honestly. Yeah, I'll take a judgment. Bob. There you go. All right, we're gonna use this. We're gonna use this. Interesting. Okay. Champion's belt. It's a good item. Champion's belt lets you pick up rocks and throw them. If I had the HP, bud, you know I'd totally be using you more. I'm gonna leave you there just in case. Just in case. I'm gonna bomb these guys. Also, just in case. Another judgy. It was almost a dream. In fact, take this. Bomb him. Take this. Use this once. No, don't use this once. We'll use that half heart on the demon judgment. Oh fuck! I should have used the. That was silly me. Speed upgrade. Could be probably way too fast now. Shot speed's gonna be out of this world, that's for sure. Oh, Champion's Belt, I've missed you. I have missed you, my friend. I've missed it. Go at him. It's like Bob's Brain Lodestone is a decent combination. Because, like, oh, that's the guppy. Because that's like, one of them gets magnetized, and then Bob's Brain just goes in for the kill. So we got Guppy, which is just splendid, honestly. I walked into that on purpose. I didn't walk into that on purpose, that's for sure. Oh yeah, that's right.
His mother, fueled with the desire to serve.
Totally forgot we started over. Oh my God.
Isaac,
We gotta unlock Mom's heart still.
My lord, I love you above all else, Isaac's mother repeated to herself. This was the end of the line for Isaac. His mother was far too strong for him. But just as he accepted his fate, God intervened, sending an angel down from above to stop his mother's hand. And just like that, it was over.
I totally, honestly, 100% forgot. It's been so long since I started a new file. I mean, I started a new Afterbirth Plus file, but man, it's been so long since I started a new file. Even since then, it's been like 5 months. But oh my God, yeah, that's it for the run. We could have totally carried that to freaking the end game. We could have totally carried that to the end game. But you know, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the series of Antibirth. I'm gonna have to get used to saying that again too. If I end up misspeaking, forgive me. Thank you for enjoying the first episode. As always, show your support down below. Like, subscribe, do all the shit. Just gotta plug it there. I generally don't plug it, but on the first episode, so you're gonna only hear that pretty much here. But yeah, you guys are beautiful. I love you so much, and we will catch you in the next one. Bye bye.